Hey everybody, good afternoon. Hope you're doing good. Today is Wednesday. It's November 11th. It's Veterans Day. So I just want to say to all the veterans, thank you so very much for your service. Um, I am so indebted to you all, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The reason I'm making this video is because um, for those of you who've been following me on Facebook, I've been talking about the harassment I've been experiencing lately. I've been trying to get this to Congress. I would like the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, to authorize Congress to do an investigation or have a hearing on this subject of targeted individuals. And so one person who has been targeted, her name is Judge Esther Salas. And I wanted to extend an invitation to her to please join us, to talk to Congress and share our stories with Congress and to see if we can bring about some changes. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Judge Salas's story, she's a judge. There's a lawyer that targeted her. Basically, he had a whole dossier on her. And one day he dressed up as a UPS delivery person and knocked on her door, and her son opened the door, and then it was horrific. Just bullets. All you heard was bullets. All she heard was bullets. And then her husband was wounded, and her son was killed. But again, she was a targeted person. So Judge Salas would like laws in place that protect judges and it keeps them safe. The person who targeted her obtained her information from just online, and that's a safety issue. So Judge Salas would like laws passed that protects judges, and I couldn't agree more. She's 100% correct. And there should be laws that protect all judges at the federal level, state, all the way across the board. There should be laws that protect judges. And so I'm asking her to please join us in petitioning Congress to please address this issue. For those who are unfamiliar with my case, that's the other reason I wanted to do this video. I wanted to share, I'm not going to go into details of, the whole story, but I'll give you enough, just to give you the short story. I'm a former Jehovah's Witness. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness from the age of 6. I officially left when I was 28. I was called a disassociation letter. When you write them and you say, I no longer wish to be considered as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, effective immediately. So I disassociated myself in 1995, and the moment I did, that's when all of the harassment started on a daily basis, okay? So I was first targeted by this cult. Then I was targeted by various politicians. I was also targeted by an ex-boyfriend that I dated years ago as a teen. And now, keep in mind, all of this harassment is going on simultaneously by various individuals who were unaware that I was already targeted by the cult. So basically, it affected every aspect of my life, my ability to work, everything, finances, dating, everything. And so that is why I would like Congress to address this issue. Number one, I don't understand why any politician should have the right to harass someone. I seriously don't see the need for it. I mean, it sounds like if I don't get my way, I get to harass you. It's no different than a 3-year-old throwing a temper tantrum in an aisle at the supermarket. I mean, seriously. And the same thing, my understanding is that presidents and former presidents, both sitting presidents as well as former presidents, have this ability to target people, to gang stalk people. And my question is why? You have the Secret Service. You're already protected. Why should you be allowed to harass someone? It's we don't get that privilege, right? If our neighbor is making, I don't know, a ruckus, a loud, playing their music too loud, we have to call the police. We don't get to get a bunch of people to do all this stuff and harass them all night and every day of their lives and all that. So why would a politician or a sitting president get to do that? So the whole thing's disturbing. The whole thing is disturbing. I don't see the need for it. I'm hoping that they can change the laws. Matter of fact, I don't know that there are any laws on this issue. Frankly, I believe it should be illegal. If it's going to be continued, I think it should be regulated. I think it needs to go through either some type of federal agency, either like the Department of Justice. It needs to go through, or the military, right? There needs to be oversight of it. And the reason I say that is, again, I was targeted by multiple people and a call simultaneously, and it completely, just my whole life is now upside down. So again, there should be some type of oversight. Frankly, I don't believe any politician, whether they're serving now or in the they've served in the past or whatever, I don't believe any of them should have any ability to target an individual. I don't believe any president should be able, whether they're serving now or in the past, I don't believe they should be able to target people. I seriously see no need for this. I think, again, and I believe that it should be illegal. That is my first preference. And my second preference is, if you're going to allow for this, there should be laws in place to make sure that several people are not targeting one individual. In my case, I didn't do anything wrong. I did nothing illegal. I didn't cheat someone out of something that was rightfully theirs. There's no reason to target me. And so I strongly hope that, for many of you who are watching this, please contact Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and ask her to please address this issue. And again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. For those who have carried out this harassment, right? You're not safe. You are not safe. There's no other way to say it. You are not safe. Whoever contracted you to carry out this harassment, the day may come where they don't want you sharing this story. They don't want you telling others, what they've asked you to do, right? So then now your own life is now in jeopardy. So I'm asking you to please cooperate with authorities. Please share your stories with them. Please write to Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and ask her to please address this situation. And again, there should be laws, because now the targeted person has no recourse. The person who carried out the harassment, their lives are in danger. What I'm concerned about is if anyone has been informed, oh, Pat Womack has your payment for the harassment and all of this, you just see her. No, I don't have any money for you. No one's giving me any money for you. And so now my life is still being targeted because you've been given wrong information. You feel that I'm holding on to funds and not sharing them with you, when in fact no one's giving me any funds. And so, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm agitated, and I would like to get this whole thing addressed. And I'm hoping that Judge Esther Salas will join us in getting this addressed. But we need to do something. And so I'm going to continuously speak out about this. The last thing I would like to mention is I will need a lawyer. I do need a lawyer. I need legal advice as to, what I can and cannot speak on. My harassment continues. Right, I mean, on a daily basis, my phone is like someone's trying to desperately hack into my phone. My social media accounts are accessed without my permission, and tweets and all these other communications are done without my permission. The reason why that concerns me is because if they ever tweet something that I did not do or say, now my whole social media reputation or credibility is now questioned. I don't like that. I don't like the idea that I built a social media reputation that, you know, people know I'm a straight shooter. And if someone, like I said, if someone hacks into my accounts and just starts tweeting all these tweets and all this information and untruths, then that's going to be a problem. So there needs to be there needs to be legislation. Like I said, I see no reason why they should have, they should have this ability to do this, to harass an individual. Um, and again, I do need a lawyer to assist me with this. So I'm going to leave the information for Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She has an online form where you can fill out and submit it electronically. And so that's what I'm going to put the link to that in the description box below. And I'm going to ask that you all please, as many of you as possible, please contact her and share your stories. It doesn't matter whether you've been the targeted individual or whether you're a person who's carried out the harassment and you're just in fear of your safety. Please just contact her, and that's a starting point. I'd like as many as possible to reach out to her. All right. So thank you so much for listening. Take care, and it's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.